Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story.
Hope the volume works well for everybody.
Every time he tells it.
I think I got it set well.
Get your liege lord some wine.
Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Oh, hell yeah.
To Rob Stark, the King in the North!
The
King in the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock! Death to the Lannisters!
The North remembers!
Garrett,
Oh, I'm excited.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father,
I'm really excited about this one. This is a series I've been wanting to play for so long.
Men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
It's me, my lord?
It's me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To honor this noble
Serve me
house.
well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House
He's gonna make me a knight?
It's well deserved, Garrett.
I won't let
Thank
you
my
down.
lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
I mean, I know it's gonna turn tragic and horrible because Game of Thrones, but...
Squire! Fetch us more wine! Can you give me a hand?
Absolutely.
Come on. Can I get up to you?
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Bad things always happen to the people you like in Game of Thrones. That's just a thing that happens. But still. Oh, I'm hyped. This is exciting.
Drunk,
It could be
liar,
worse.
and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Shut your
Just
mouth.
shut your mouth.
It's the truth. It's not like I'm making it up. All I'm saying is...
Hey, Uncut Spud.
More than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know...
I never played, I enjoyed the Game of Thrones show up until, season 8. You'll get there.
Give it time. You'll get there.
I enjoyed
Easy for you to
Game of
say.
Thrones show up till season 8, and I've
Maybe
never
if my uncle
actually
cast
played
over
or
House
watched
Forrester,
this.
I'd feel different.
So I'm really excited about it.
Nothing to do with it.
Also, welcome to the stream,
How
Spud.
much further?
It's right over there.
I'm really excited about this. Oh no, the red wedding's about. Oh no. Oh no.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Well, I know how things are gonna turn out now. Oof.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? Just gotten into you. You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back now.
Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that, Spud.
What's wrong with him?
I actually played through all of Telltales: The Walking Dead on stream. I love that series. Warn Lord Forrester.
Good luck.
Run! You save your lord! I did choose to leave Bowen. I have to save the lord I am pledged to. Ah! Whoa! Okay, good. No!
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Got a feeling you were a little late with the warning. Yeah, I also am getting that feeling, but I gotta do what's gonna feel right. I've never played this game before, so I am super hyped for it. Oh no. Kiwi. No! No!
Good fucking riddance!
Hey, start you gaze! It's going well, how's it going for you? I mean, it's not going well for this guy, but it's going well in general. Don't worry, I won't spoil it for you. Hell, if I remember you when I saw it, I'd be amazed. Fair enough, Spud, I appreciate it. I tried to save him.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you?
He didn't make it.
What happened to him? Speak
I
up,
had to
boy.
leave him.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find
Sorry.
a weapon, quickly!
But I didn't have a choice. It's been a tough week, but you'll get through. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry you. Hope it gets better for you.
Free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
No! No, don't fall down. We gotta go.
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time.
No! Lord Forrester!
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Yes, sir.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Your family sword will be returned
They
home.
have to go.
We'll do as you command.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
There was corruption. I had to wipe my hard drive and reinstall Windows and everything.
Tell your uncle.
Oof! That is rough, Staryu. I'm sorry to hear that.
The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters. With love.
No! Ooh, that is rough. I'm sorry to hear that, both of you. I keep most of my important stuff on an external hard drive, but I can't imagine if my computer went out, that would be a nightmare. I got that classic song. I like that. Oh man, I'm hyped. I'm already excited. Starting at the Red Wedding. Good start. Oh. I've been wanting to play this one for a long time. I'm really excited about it. I'm also really happy to have gotten the opportunity. You can't even get this game anymore. At least not through like Steam or anything. I ended up buying a CD key through Kingwin. I was out of anger. Hit the format after it was one. After it was one its way, I was like, shit, I didn't back up nothing. I think I kind of understand what you're saying. Oh, okay, okay. After it was on its way. Okay, okay, I understand now. That makes sense. Oh, that does sound rough, Spud. Oh, I'm excited. So this is our main character, Garrett. Garrett? Was it Garrett? I think they got that name wrong. I am really, really bad with names, so it might take me a bit. But Squire to Lord Forrester.
Fresh.
Fresh blood. Ooh. Now, this is Lord Forrester's sword. Is there anything special about it? Is it Valyrian steel, or is it just a family sword? Either way, I understand the importance. I'm generally curious. I'm hoping they'll tell me. Thank God I have friends that work in computer repair to work on it because I couldn't get my PC to turn on. Oof, that is rough. I am getting a new PC soon. I went to see about getting it custom built. About 2 weeks ago. Not quite. And once it's done, I'm gonna set it up, rig it up with my laptop to have a dual setup for some extra power on it. I'm really excited about that. I have some friends who have done that stuff who've talked to me through like what stuff I should get and whatnot, and giving me advice on that, which is always great.
Fucking titles for this.
Yeah, it is exciting.
But at least still have his bacon.
Those are Bolton banners. I don't know what that other one is though. Field of white with the white or the field of blue with the white star in the mountains. I don't recognize that one, but I know the other is Bolton.
Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your business.
None of your fucking business. We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
So you're drawing Lord
That sword's too
Forrester's
big for
sword.
you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that. No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Over my corpse. Come and get it.
Come get it, you bastard.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
They are a pig farmer.
Definitely the axe. Too big for you too, asshole. Yeah, why? You had an axe. Why did you go for the sword? It was on the ground. Sure, they might have tried to grab it, but you had an axe. He was unarmed.
Mercy,
Kill him.
please. I beg of you.
No mercy
I have
for
a
Bolton
family.
men.
They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you.
Should have thought of that.
I was only following orders. No, please.
Still don't know what save files are there or not. It seems pretty mixed so far. Oof. Sorry to hear that. I hope things work out for you as best as possible with something like that. I hope as many of them are as can be saved are saved. Star you.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
Yes, it did.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Seems like they got her.
I tried to stop them.
No. My entire family is dead, it seems. I don't know what else he has in the way of family, unfortunately, so.
I'll kill
Just
the
found out
man
he
who
has a
did
father
this.
and a sister, but now both of them are dead. Iron Wrath. Excellent. Nice looking castle.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late.
were already dead.
Brought Lord
Bring the
Forrester's sword
maester.
home.
Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Two Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton.
Tried to transfer
killed
what we
my
could
family.
to the
for
secondary
what?
drive so I wouldn't know until I open up my games.
My sister,
Fair enough.
she was only 8 years old. This never would have happened
Well,
with the
fingers
Starks in
crossed for
power.
you. I sure hope
It's
that you can
unimaginable.
as many of them
Unacceptable.
as many of them
You have
have been
my
retained as
condolences.
possible.
Thank you, Maester.
I can't talk tonight.
The blade
At least my
cut
PC's
deep,
usable now, though.
but I
Yeah,
should
that's
be able
definitely
to
a
save
plus.
leg.
Yay.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different.
I'd do it again.
I'd do it again if I had the chance. If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
I agree.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Yep. That's gonna suck. Alright. There we go.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick.
What can we do now?
A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Yeah, I know.
What do we do
It's
now? The
maggots
future
in the
of this
wound.
house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Alright.
Hold this for me, will you?
Are they? They're
I
leaving him
understand from
in
your
there.
uncle that
That's
Lord Forrester saved
weird.
his life. He did. Rather
Seems
odd,
like that would
though,
be a
he chose to
problem.
save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle
fair enough.
himself.
Star you?
He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's
there's nothing we
unfortunate the
could do.
Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me.
I mean, that's
first.
good at least, Star
See if
you.
you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Thank you, Maester. Yeah, I'm more worried about the maggots in it than anything
The
else,
iron
to
will
be honest.
grow.
That's weird. I get the point why they did it, but I've never heard of putting maggots in a wound to make it better. Yeah. Admittedly, my medical knowledge comes from plant-based medicines, not specifically insect-based, so maybe there's some validity to it. The blood circulate and jiggle the maggots about. Exactly, it's freaking weird. Mira, Lord Forrester.
It was an honor to squire for him.
Gregor the Good.
Gregor the Good, huh?
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Lady Forrester?
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Mira?
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
I'm
Although,
assuming that this is
I
going to
wonder
be
if
the
they'll bring her
cast
home.
that we have to play for the game.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Because I've heard that you change around who you play as in
Asher.
this. A lot like
Exiled to
how the show
Essos,
changes
unfortunately.
characters, though it focuses primarily on one house, from my understanding. So we'll see how that goes.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
I'm not gonna lose the leg. Said I never watched an episode of Game of Thrones until I heard there was only 2 episodes left, and then binged the whole lot. Wow, I got into it late, but I didn't get into it that late. Ugh. Ugh. Healing herbs. I'm assuming this will be useful later. Yarp. Cool. Yeah, I got into the series late, but it was like season 5 late, not season 8 late.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
No.
Yes.
I don't have an issue with insects, but why did you put them in my leg?
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Show sword too. It is Lord Forrester's sword.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Let's talk to you.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Why do the White Hills
Why
hate
do
us?
the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want our
The
ironwood?
White Hills want Forrester ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them. Especially now with the Boltons in power.
It never really
Proceed
interested
to
you until you watched the
clear
game.
cut every
Fair
last
enough.
inch of it until there's nothing left.
It definitely
Just as
interested
they've
me.
done before.
I'm a huge fan of like fantasy. It is like my favorite genre.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
It just wasn't
White
one I
Ethan,
really
of
had the
course.
opportunity to watch until a certain point. And then I got
the
the
Citadel,
books, and I was
the
reading the
sworn
first
oath to
book,
serve
and then my
whichever
book just
noble house I was
mysteriously
assigned.
disappeared, and that
Advising the
was
late Lord Forrester
pleasant.
was an
This was
honor.
back before I lost my
Advising
eye,
Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging.
and that was annoying.
There's
I ended up
still
getting
so
another
much he has
copy,
to
but it
learn,
wasn't long
but
after I
very
got the other
fate
copy
and
that I lost
future
my
of
eye,
this house
so
rests in his hands,
never did finish the books either.
which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will become of me?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Yeah, but he promoted me, but there was nobody there to,
Can I see Ethan?
say as much.
Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I leave
Can
now?
I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
They're all dead.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Fantasy ain't bad. I like Eddings, read all their stuff.
Off to bed now. Hurry
I'm
on.
unfamiliar.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
You saved my life.
Saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything,
nothing
I'm
could have
sure
saved
Lady
him.
Forrester would like to know.
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done to save him.
He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us.
My
especially
favorite
the children.
fantasy series was
But I was told
the
told you were the
Sword of
last
Truth
to see my
series by
husband
Terry
alive.
Goodkind.
Yes,
I don't know if you ever read it. That was
I know
really
it may be
good.
difficult to remember, but if
Fair.
I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
Said he loved you.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
I do.
This
Brought it
belongs
back.
with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression.
Thank you.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir
What's going on here now?
I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow,
fuck.
the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
I did kill a Bolton.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This
They
happened
killed my
on
family.
Forester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the
Yeah,
week.
some of them
And
some
what would
place. It's
you
been a
have
while
to
since I read a good
Nothing.
book, though, to be honest.
I would have us
Can't remember
use
where I
our
put them all when I
heads
moved
while they're
houses.
still attached
Fair
to our
enough. The
shoulders.
first one is Wizard's First
Garrett
Rule,
has lost
and
as
it's
much as anyone
really.
else within
I
these
mean,
walls.
the first one
Maybe
basically
you
is
can
just
talk
setting
some
up the
sense
world.
into your uncle.
Garrett suffered
It
enough
seems
already.
so much
You
more,
asked
but
too
it
much
really
of the
He
boy.
isn't.
deserves to
Um,
be heard. It was
you need
his
to be
family
smart.
they killed.
My
But
uncle's right.
It's really
need
they're
to be
really good.
smart.
It's book 2
it
that
started
really
smart.
picks up the
And look where that
actual
got him.
story that goes up
So,
until book 11.
What's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house.
They're
and he needs
so
our
my
help.
favorites.
It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
Probably.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not
wasn't
faulting him
murder.
for what he did.
I should have
It
said fuck the
wasn't
Boltons,
murder.
but you know.
It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need
Aye.
to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
You're gonna send me
Duncan.
away. Where would I go?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
No.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'm not a criminal.
You can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Well, that sucks.
Settles it then.
That really sucks.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't
It
much
becomes a
time.
knight only to
The
get
White Hills will
banished to
come
the
looking for
Night's
you.
Watch. I agree, Staryu. Oof. He
Were
served
it up to me,
loyally.
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance.
Fuck the White Hills and
I
fuck
would.
the Boltons.
And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
I was
His own
to ride in the
great uncle
Vanguard.
was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Hilarious, Spud.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
I've
It's
got an important
important.
message.
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed.
He said to tell
If ever.
only you.
He said, tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Absolutely.
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
I've told no
I
one.
need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
I'll do my best.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make
I'll
you
make
proud.
you proud.
You already have.
Oh, poor kid. Oof. He served well. He was the squire to a powerful lord. He did what he needed to do, and then gets banished to the
Garrett,
Night's
wait.
Watch. Oh.
Be safe.
Oh. Forrester Crest. Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. I'm loving this game so far. Like, just the little bit of it that I've seen. Oh, I'm happy about it, very much so. Yup, and that is Long Road Ahead, the end of the first chapter, I guess, or this, or not chapter, but act, maybe? Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a
Character
game.
just looks perpetually in shock at every conversation. I mean, yeah. that character. From what I understand, this kind of jumps
Ryan,
around between
look who
different
we found.
characters of the house. So this is who I'm playing now. Ethan Forrester, the new lord.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
He's what, the second or
I
third
wish
son?
Mara was here.
Because I know there's
And
4
Roger.
sons of House Forrester.
And-
We lost
and
Lord
Roger.
Forrester and his
I do
eldest
too.
son.
But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come
But I don't know
home?
what happened to the other, and I know,
want
I'm
her
pretty
to
sure
die
he's the one
too.
that was labeled as the 4th son.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
This guy's either the 2nd or 3rd son
And he calls you a
of the
milksop.
house.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what
I
he
don't
said.
care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like
Agreed.
a man. He taught
Agreed.
Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we
He's
all
that
used to
old
play
and he
here?
hasn't learned how to fight?
You,
What?
me, Roderick, Asher.
That doesn't make a lot of
We'd all be
sense.
out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed.
I mean, I guess
Roderick
it's not
became so
unheard of.
serious, the Lord in training, and he never
But
smiled anymore.
it's strange, especially for a
Asher-
northern house.
Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have
It's
to
for you to
change.
decide for yourself.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Not really.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would
That's
be nice if someone
not
did what
how
I
it works.
wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if he's the second or third son.
What's the matter?
Hang on.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, sorry about that. Somebody walked in. Yeah, she does. I'm really interested to get to know the character.
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Of course the White Hills are here.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please,
He needs to
Ethan.
speak with the Lord.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord.
Yep.
We really must go.
Yep.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Go with
If
him.
I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I have to do what I have to do.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to his house. Or was, I suppose.
Hey,
Was.
Jeremy the
It makes no
Madman. Thanks for the
difference.
follow.
Whitehills
How are
were
you doing
clearly
tonight?
in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are
All right.
bad enough as
What
it
do I
is.
say to him?
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he
I agree.
already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason.
If
to
we
stand
can't
up for
survive the fight,
ourselves.
then we
Only
need
cowards
to
and dead men.
play peace for a while.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my
Shake his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
He
My
died a
father
hero.
died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Apologies,
My
my lord.
apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're
We
losing
all serve the
control of
Boltons
this.
now.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
You murdered
No
his family.
reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men?
Yes.
And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the...
How would you answer for your men?
...of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done?
He was sent to
with
the
him?
wall.
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me!
I did.
Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you
I
forgotten
like this
your
house.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
It's over.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice.
What did I
Then
do?
we'll
I
see
didn't lie to
whose
you.
Word is law.
I didn't lie to you once. Do as you like. We're in the right.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Agreed.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
My objective is to keep the House Forrester
Your sister
alive.
can help us.
Ooh! Are we gonna be playing in King's
Although
Landing
just
now?
a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
Yep, Mira
favour.
Forrester.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented
Handmaiden
to
to
her as it
Marjorie
should be.
Tyrell? Interesting! This is gonna be a very different setting. High Garden Brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Wow. Yeah, that is nice of her to give you that.
Ethan made this for me.
Yunkai
Asher
coin?
sent me this coin to remember him.
Okay.
It's a strange place, Essos.
And a letter. Read.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
This game is really, really interesting to me so far. I love this kind of stuff. I really got into Game of Thrones when I actually started watching it because of this kind of stuff. Oh, this excites me. This excites me immensely.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
So I assume she's heard.
All someday.
Nope, she hasn't heard that they're dead yet.
King's Landing.
Hey, Uncut Spud, thanks for the
I
follow.
wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Alright, we got another letter to read.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must
I
appeal
thought you were
to
following
Lady Marjorie
already,
to
but
intervene
it's
on your
entirely
behalf.
possible it's
She is our
mistaken.
best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your
Oh,
family
it seems
so
I was
desperately
mistaken.
needs her
Cool,
help.
I appreciate it, thank you. Someone at the door. Someone at the door.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Fair enough. No worries, Uncut Spud. I appreciate it.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking.
Spud will do,
you
yeah.
seem rather upset.
I'm worried.
I'm just
Fair
worried
enough.
about my family.
I probably would have called you
That's
that anyway.
wrong, is it?
Honestly, I just was saying it because
Kind of you to ask.
Of course
I'm
not.
also focused
You've
on
always
game.
been kind to me.
Please hurry if you
Thought
can.
processes
Lady
splitting
Marjorie will be
makes
here in a
difficult.
Of course not.
And words don't want to work sometimes
You
because
work for
that's a
Lady
thing.
Marjorie?
One of her
I
handmaidens.
may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
That's someone to avoid, but
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
why are you
Why
telling
are
me
you
this?
telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
What did you hear?
Good night,
Are
milady.
you not going to ask what they were arguing about? No! No! She doesn't know what happened yet. I was hoping she was going to find out. Marjorie!
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come.
Of course.
There's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
Oh, okay.
I
Apparently,
don't doubt
she
they
does
will
know.
be overcome with
Okay,
grief.
I thought she didn't know. She was
But
talking
you must
about.
not despair.
She
We
must have
will
meant
get through
afterlife.
this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
I understand.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Ooh.
She was very pleased with herself.
I'm no traitor.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
I understand.
Good luck.
Okay, now we have to go in front of the most vicious bitch in the entire Seven Kingdoms. Alright, here we go. Oh god, is Joffrey the king? No. Well, yeah, he would have been the king at this point, wouldn't he? I don't think
You
this
can
is...
do this.
Yeah, this isn't before he died, but it looks like Tyrion and Cersei up there.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely?
Wow, did they get the actual voice actor? That's
Lord
cool.
Tyrion.
Or like, did they actually
Your
get
Grace?
Peter Dinklage to voice? That's really cool.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of
If they
House
didn't, it's a
Forrester.
really good copy. Neil.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
We serve
He's not
King
here,
Joffrey.
is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were our
They were
wardens.
the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the new warden. Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
It is difficult.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned.
We serve the king.
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
That was a tough one.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Indeed.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
The thing that matters is my
Pretending to
family.
be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Agreed.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would
girl answer
Be true to the king.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Crap.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly,
Yeah.
but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your
Thank
family,
you, Lord
even
Tyrion.
under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
It was for,
I did it for Lady
Marjorie's
Marjorie.
sake.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard.
What are you suggesting?
Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I don't know. I hope I made the right choices there. Oh. We'll see.
Mira, I was worried.
You
How was it?
person whose name I don't know.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Not so great.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
I don't know about that.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the fourth cousins and the ninth-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Oh God, no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to
Which
be
is more
queen.
than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see.
Not like it's gonna
Who else
happen.
should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Oh God.
What a perfect match.
What the hell?
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
I don't think it is. That's the worrying
King's
part.
Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
I would definitely rather be loyal
There's
to
always
Tyrells
someone to please or
than
some perceived
to
slight to
Joffrey.
smooth over.
Joffrey's awful.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Laying a hand on Jaime is probably the most dangerous thing she could possibly do. Yeah, that wouldn't be smart.
Do you agree?
It
That's
doesn't
what you
matter
say.
what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness.
That's
to
why I want to
appease
keep the
her,
family
as
safe. That's why I
difficult as it may have
agreed to
been.
Thank you, my
follow the
lady.
Boltons.
There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Let's do it.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh, that's gonna be a mistake. That's gonna be a
about
really big
my
mistake.
family.
I trust her.
Oh. Ooh. Nope.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Queen would probably behead her. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right on that, Staryu. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no. I know how this shit goes. Somebody eventually says something to the Queen, and my head comes off. No.
Ask.
Can you stop Ramsay?
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay?
Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request. Especially now.
I know.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks.
I
And
know.
now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I'll be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're adored by the king.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
My primary goal is to keep my family safe.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Marjorie's not gonna help me, is she? Ugh. Who am I playing now? Oh, back to Garrett. Garen? Garrett or Garen, I'm not sure which. I saw it spelled out and I can't remember.
Seven hells.
Stay low.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh God, yeah. Ugh.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oof. They're flaying Imp. Who is that?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice.
Why am I watching this?
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity
Yeah.
you know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. If you run, you'll give yourself away for sure.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Whew. Oh, I should really be going. This isn't smart. This is really stupid. Shouldn't be bothering to look at the person
Bloody
Ramsay
hell.
just torturing. Yeah, no. Not a pleasant death. And that's why you want to stay the fuck away from the Boltons. Stay on their good side. Especially when they have power.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like him.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you crazy.
So I'm guessing my choices are gonna be...
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
What are you looking at?
Lord Ethan.
Why did you kick him?
Why did you kick this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet,
What are you
thief.
screeching about?
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us?
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks
true. Right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Stop hitting him!
Mercy! Go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Together, we'll
we are
survive.
in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
Stop
You'll address
hitting him!
as Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers.
That guy's way too hot-headed.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment.
I like him.
The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
I think I agree with that.
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. Thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Ooh. That's a tough one. I'm not gonna take his fingers. Do I send him to the wall, or do I show him mercy? We're gonna send him to the wall.
Sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Was I right?
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief
Garrett
said.
can hand himself
I
against
expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
I want to appoint the guy who is actually not so hot-headed.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing
Who would you choose?
wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role.
That's what I want.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right
I'll
choice.
make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I don't know. Think I made the right choice sending that guy to the wall? Or should I have taken fingers instead? I don't think I should just let him go. I understand the point he was making, but he was stealing from our castle. He was effectively saying, I don't believe you can survive, and thus you cannot survive. And I don't think that's the right call on that.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Why did you send Garrett away?
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself.
I felt like
thought
sending
it
him
would
to the
keep you
wall was
blameless in
probably
the
the
eyes
better
of the
bet.
Whitehills.
You think I made the right choice? That's good.
I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
So I did what I felt
Thank
like
you,
was
my
the
lord.
best bet in that
Thank you,
situation.
Duncan. I
But it was
appreciate your
really
advice.
was a tough
I'm at
situation.
your service, my lord.
I'm gonna choose Duncan to be my sentinel, I believe.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has
Ooh.
asked me to return with him. To help the house.
He said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will
No,
hold
finding my brother is
until you've spoken with her about this.
important.
Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Really?
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why are you so
Why
sure?
Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need
Couldn't
to
let him
talk
stay
to
and
you.
raise dissent. That's kind of what I was thinking as well, Staryu. Need to show that I can show mercy and not take the man's life or his hand, but at the same time that I'm going to be
Mother
firm
told
and
me
not let it
Mira has
happen.
asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
Making the right decision is very difficult.
Ethan, please.
What would you do?
Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
I don't think there's a problem with asking advice for the people around, though. That's basically the point of having people around you in a situation like that, is having people to turn to who might have a different view than you do. People who can give you advice and look at options you wouldn't have even considered. Talk to.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but...
Roderick would be proud.
You know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
I have to enforce our rules.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Don't be too eager to get yourself killed, kid. So, where's the soldier guy? There he is.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are our defenses?
What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet. Up with it.
Complete. Mic on.
Sorry about that. My audio disconnected for a moment. I got it fixed now, though. My apologies.
And put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a foe. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Hope everybody can hear me still after that. I hope that didn't mess anything up. Talk to... I need a sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority.
I think you
and
made the
you
right
look weak
choice.
to the White Hills. I would never do that to you.
Well, I mean, the fact
And
that
if
you're
you
saying
pardon me
that
saying
means
so,
you definitely can hear me,
I
so
think
that's
your
good.
father would be proud.
Thanks, Staryu.
Seeing
Thanks,
you
bud.
made good choices as a young lord. You don't say much, do you, lad?
Oh crap! I meant to
That's
say
good.
Duncan's a good man.
Reminds me of your brother Asher.
I think I'm gonna name Duncan. Why? I don't understand what's happening. I don't think this is me. I think the game might have broken a little bit. Oh, he just said the exit line again. Okay. Yay! I knew the audio didn't break that time because I could still hear the clanking, but... Oof. Okay. I'm gonna name Duncan as the sentinel. I think that is the best call.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Is anything else missing where people
But
started?
it doesn't look
Is
good.
anything
Has
else
anything
missing?
gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But they...
Lead. Mic on.
Okay. Sorry, it broke again. This is the exact issue why I'm getting a new computer, so this will be resolved permanent style soon. But, I apologize, and I thank you for bearing with me when it causes issues. Hopefully,
food
it
from
won't
the
do it
small
again.
folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again.
I trust you to make that decision. Uh,
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
okay. Well, that dialogue just kind of ended, so that's fun. Oh well. So we want to talk to the Maester, and I'm supposed to name the guy at the feast or whatever that's coming up instead of
Maester?
No.
Yes,
So
Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Hey, Hatter, how's it going? What is your
What is
perspective?
it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel.
Yeah, I'm doing good,
The
Hatter.
wood may
Thanks.
be black, but I see gold. An
I'm
entire
enjoying this
forest
game
of
a lot.
gold.
It's
What do you mean?
so good.
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves.
It's a sensible plan. How much do we have? Really?
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes. Kill everyone? No, I'm not gonna kill everyone. My objective is to keep House Forrester alive. And I shall do my best on that. Though the game is breaking now, and that's kind of annoying. Is it loading into the next scene? Loading times. Come along and take forever. Drive me mad. Forrester. Forrester. It's the house that we play as in this. They're a house created specifically for this game. But why is game's not working though? So ha 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 ha. I'm gonna try closing the game and restarting it. Because basically it just wasn't doing anything. So hopefully starting it again will resolve the issue. Yeah, that's super annoying. I have heard that there are technical issues aplenty with this game. That is a rumor I had heard going into it. Not something I'm particularly thrilled to be hearing, or especially thrilled to be seeing. With any luck, maybe the game just went all buggy when my audio broke, and a simple fix of this will fix it. I don't know why that would mess it up, but actually I do know why that would mess it up. Because the issue that would have broke my audio would have also disconnected the game. I'm hoping this is going to fix it. We'll see though. Okay, it put us back a little bit, but not that bad. Oops. Just back to the beginning of this scene, and effectively we know the decisions we're going to make already. We can talk to a couple people, get a few things to work. Hey, Monkey King, how's it going? We just had a little bit of a technical hiccup, but we're back now,
and there
so
are those within these walls who
it's
are
all
uncertain of your
good.
leadership. But
oh,
300
appreciate the
generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
Playing Among Us was amazing. You made new friends. Hey, that's cool. I'm glad to hear it, Hatter.
He was fair and wise.
I want to be like him.
To be like that, like my father.
All right, so
Your
we'll just have to go
father
through
was
this scene
well-regarded
again.
by nearly
But
everyone.
basically, we'll just
It
kind of
took
speed through
years,
some of the
if not
conversations since we
decades
know
to
what's
learn.
gonna happen.
These were your father's people to lead and
Oh
protect.
yeah, were you guys
and now
playing
they're yours.
Among Us together? That's cool.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a...
So I really love the Telltale games. I do, especially like The Walking Dead. Telltale Walking Dead. Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying then.
I was only trying
Hatter.
to survive.
Cool. I thought maybe you meant
Lord
another
Ethan.
time.
Me.
Who is this man?
Who is this man?
This
Gotcha,
craven is
gotcha.
a deserter and a thief.
Yeah, but I love the Telltale games, especially The Walking Dead. Anybody who saw, I played through it on stream.
We all fucking know it.
And that was great.
Quiet,
I'm
thief.
really happy to have this
Eric
one, because you
was
can't even
supposed
get
to be
this game
guarding our
anymore
weapons,
after
but
Telltale went
instead
down.
we caught him stealing.
You're so stoned.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us?
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes.
So
my
we
lord.
already went through
I
this scene.
fled. We should all.
Oh yeah, Demonic and Flame. They're cool.
It's not stealing if
I'm
you're
glad-
taking
I'm glad.
what's yours by right. He speaks truth. I've a family to feed. They're not two coins to rub together since Lord.
So yeah, we
Gregor
already
left
went
us to
through this
rot
scene,
here.
but then I had a
We're
technical
so
issue,
gay.
so
Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every
we're
day.
gonna just kind of get through some of the quick stuff on here. Yeah, they are.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit the crime.
Then you admit to the crime in front of all gathered here.
I am
Crap, I
only
should have
what
said
this
the
house made me. You
Together
cannot
We'll Survive
expect a
thing
man
again.
to live on loyalty alone.
I mean, I'd be down. That could be
You'll
fun.
address him as Lord.
Monday would be the best day for me personally, as I don't do anything on
Lord
Mondays.
You must decide.
But I could also potentially
Lord Gregor
squeeze
always took a
Sunday
thief's fingers.
without
Free.
too much hassle.
Now may not be the time.
If that's something anybody's interested in,
Men are on edge as
if
a
you hit me up
need
on
to know
Discord,
they cannot do whatever the fuck they
we
please.
can play
Their
Among Us or
Lord
whatever
will
together
not
if that
permit
is
it.
something anybody's interested in.
You can send him to the wall.
You can join my Discord community. The link I think actually just popped up a little bit ago. or you can use command !Discord to get that.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Yep, I know you are, Hatter.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice.
You're not innocent. You stole from our house.
Please, my lord.
I'm sending him
my
to the wall.
My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family. Without me, they'll die.
I have to do what's right for my family. Are you unfamiliar with Game of Thrones, Hatter?
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord
Because this
must mete out
is
punishment
Telltale's
when
Game
it's
of
due.
Thrones.
Not just yourself, of course.
Was
It
I
can
right?
harm any lord.
Maester.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think?
So
Me?
the wall
Yes.
is a
Did I
huge,
do what's right?
like hundreds
The wall
feet
seems
tall
like a
wall
fitting
of
place for
ice
a thief.
that
Only hope he
divides,
doesn't find Garrett there and take his
that
anger
kind of
out on
divides the
poor
continent
squire.
into two.
You heard what the thief said.
On one
I
side of
expect
it
this sort of thing will happen again.
is Castle
But a
Black
sentinel can
and
help
the
you
Men
in
of the
face
Night's Watch,
disloyalty. You need
who
someone
guard it,
you can
and on the
trust
other
by
side,
your side.
there's like wildlings, which are basically just people who are on the other side of the wall,
Someone you can rely
live
on,
differently.
no matter the circumstance.
And
possessing wisdom.
who would you
Who
choose?
do you think I should choose?
And
There are
there's
two
also
capable men
I don't
for the
think it's
role.
I don't know if it's gonna come up in this game or
They
not,
both
but yes,
want the
there's
job,
snow zombies,
neither thinks
White
very
Walkers
highly
and
of the
Whites.
other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to
But
them.
a lot of people
Solicit
believe
the
them to be
opinion
just
of
be
people
myths.
close to you.
Basically, when you sentence somebody to the wall, you're sending them
The
to
bracer
join
of
the
the
Night's
Sentinel.
Watch to take the Black,
badge of office.
where they will accept or they will
Tonight is
take an
your first
oath
small council
to
meeting.
hold
It
no
would be wise
titles,
to
own no
bestow this
land,
bracer upon your chosen
father no
sentinel
children,
men, to
lay
show
with
that
no
you are
women,
decisive and in control
and
of this
they will
house.
live the rest of their lives
Your
in
sentinel
service
will wear this for
to the
all
realms.
to see.
I'll make the right choice.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
It's
Come speak with me when you're
a little
ready
too
to convene a
complicated
small
to just
council,
kind
my
of
lord.
explain like that if you haven't. Should just cut his fingers off so he could not have picked anything up. Yeah, I think that a better sentence was to send him to the wall. I need to be firm on it, and I don't think cutting his fingers off would have been the right choice. I also made the decision earlier, and because I'm just kind of fixing back some of the technical issues that we had, I'm gonna make the same decisions. Let's talk to my younger brother.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this,
Ethan and Roderick.
so I remember. I mean, I could never
Roderick
forget.
would be proud.
But
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
he was. Yeah. Someday I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
You
I
have a
watched
noble
you
name.
today.
You'll be a great
I
knight.
saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man?
I must enforce
Everyone
our
keeps
rules.
talking about them.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You
So how
can't
is everybody
steal.
tonight? I hope you're all
That's a
doing
rule.
well.
But I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real
mean-
sword when I do.
That's fair, Monkey King.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here.
Ironwood shield. I love their crest. That's really cool. Oh, we didn't look at this last time. I forgot to. That's fair, Monkey King. Wow, they've actually got a really nice area out in front of their castle too, don't they? Mountain on one side, make it real hard to attack.
You're all worthless and weak.
Wish I could see it a little bit better, but yeah. Let's talk to Mr. No Chill.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry.
Wrong! I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
Just because I want to just make sure to talk to them all again, in case I'm forgetting about a moment that was like a they will remember that type of thing. So I don't miss out on any of that. How are our defenses?
What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
And then I want to talk to you one more time.
Yes, my lord.
And I need a sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure.
I respect you as a military commander.
And might I
I don't want you as my
Duncan
sentinel.
Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall.
And I
He
agree with that
undermined
decision.
your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sensible. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision?
Now is definitely not the time for action. Our family just went through major changes
Very good.
because of
I trust your
deaths
judgment, my lord.
at the Red Wedding. Let's talk to Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say
So
Lord
get me up to
Ethan.
speed.
Hello,
Alright,
Uncle
so
Malcolm.
what happened is
saw
we
what you
started
did
off as Garrett,
not an easy
squire
thing to
to
do.
Lord Forrester,
Showing mercy to a man who admits
at
his guilt.
the night of the Red Wedding.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing.
We
before
were
nightfall.
bannermen to the Starks,
I hope to be off tomorrow.
and most
First
of where are you going?
Where are you going?
Most of the
My mother asked me to cross the
most of the
narrow
family
sea to find
died.
your brother.
Asher.
Lord
asked
Forrester
me to
helped
return
his squire Garrett
to
escape,
help the house.
She said nothing
and
this
sent
to me.
Garrett
She
with his
fears you
sword
will not
to
agree.
bring back to the
I
family.
told her my place is here.
Before
I'll
he
be of
died.
no help to you,
Garrett
princess.
returned the sword,
I will hold
and
the
was
course.
banished to the
Until you've
wall
spoken with her about
because during his return
to be
he
kind
killed some
Believe me, nightmare made real.
Bolton men who had
You know that
who had
just
killed
as
his
well.
family. I know what to
She's my
say.
mother. I know how to speak. to her.
So right now,
sure you
so we play as him. He is
But
currently
my
on his way to the
mother's
wall.
fears are not the only ones I face.
We play as
people are
him,
scared as well.
Ethan Forrester. He is
I'm
the
told I
new
must choose
lord
a sentinel.
of the Forresters,
If I
the
may
son
be
of
so
Lord
bold,
Forrester.
Sir Royland
And we play as Mira Forrester in King's Landing,
fine choice.
who is a handmaiden
And
to
trusted.
Marjorie Tyrell.
Aye. Sir
Uh,
Royland is the man you want.
Why
are
Sir
you so
Royland?
sure?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland
Basically,
has
the
respect of
Forrester
his men
house
and will bring
is
strength and
in a
discipline
really
to this
rough
house.
place right now.
Duncan would offer
This
sage
child
advice,
is the
but now
new lord
not the time to negotiate.
and is
Not with the
trying
likes
to
of Ramsay Snow.
build the
Thank
house
you,
back
Uncle.
to strength.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
But we need to make the right decisions to keep our house alive.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
I hope that gets you up to
But
speed
right
enough,
now I'm more
Monkey King.
concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
What would you do?
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
And it's a wise leader who listens to the advice of those around him. Talk to Duncan. I think I'm gonna name Duncan the Sentinel.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Ask him about
As
Sentinels.
Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. Talking can sometimes
Why did you send Garrett
make
away?
a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
I understand. I directly took responsibility for that action to Lord
Thank you,
Whitehill,
my lord.
though.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
When Lord Whitehill was all mad about it, I told him it was my decision. It is a decision I stand by.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Is anything else
Has
missing?
anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past,
Okay.
we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family
There
had
must
to
be
give
something
all
else.
our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Yeah, do that one, because I don't think we can afford to turn our people against us at this critical point. Let's go talk to the Maester.
Swords up! You can lift them, yeah?
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
I am. What is your perspective?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves.
I
You
don't
can hardly
strictly
put a price
disagree.
on your own life.
But how much do we have?
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
That is a lot to give.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
I am.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
All right. Cool.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
You are both
Duncan,
worthy.
Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you.
I feel like
Lord.
the other guy is too hot-headed. We need to keep a calm mind
Now,
in this situation.
Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Don't panic.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
I agree with Duncan.
Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Stop this
Enough!
bickering.
Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach.
Exactly
Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man.
You're
Force
right.
is the only
It
thing they
is.
understand.
But we can't outpower the Boltons.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf. But we
Indeed.
must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
What do
I
you
don't doubt
recommend,
she
Mother?
did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
That's true too. It's why can't I pick two? I definitely don't want to fight. We're gonna try to use
My new
diplomacy.
sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
I want you to have
Well
our
then,
soldiers
let's
keep
decide
training
how we shall
our
set
men,
the
but we
stage for
can't win a
Ramsay's
fight
arrival.
against the Boltons.
Invite
We
him
don't
into this
have the
hall and
manpower.
meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster.
What?
Make him
the
wait.
hell?
Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Invite him into the Great Hall.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord
don't
Ethan
believe
has
he
given
is.
his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit
down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will
Yes.
not offer our ironwood.
No.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
I trust you as a military commander, but you're not the one I think needs to be helping me
There
make
will always
the
be those
difficult
who
decisions
question your
right now.
leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on.
I agree.
Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more,
I think it's wise.
he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
I hear what you're saying.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
I do agree.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Okay.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan.
Take care of yourself,
I'm glad
Malcolm.
you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
It's gonna change. Yep, we're playing as Mira again. Back to King's Landing. Strange key. I mean, no, I'm not stealing from Marjorie. A real family seal? Again, I'm not stealing from Marjorie.
Marjorie?
Nope.
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king? I thought you might want to know. Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us.
There
Friends
is,
don't
but
hold
I...
secrets from one another. Now
worried
Lady
about my
Marjorie
family.
thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Uh-oh, something went wrong.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Is everything alright?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
What can I
What
do to
can
help?
I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
Indeed.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Oof. Big oof. Had a feeling that was coming,
Milady.
but still.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't
Good to
frighten
see you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me.
In what way
I
can
hear
you
all
help
sorts
me?
of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Kingsguard. I can't tell who that is, though. Too generic a face.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
I don't know why he isn't here.
The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
God, I hope so. We will
Our
prevail.
plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
lad.
of
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Yes.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
What do you think?
Oof.
Not bad. Lord Whitehall.
That actually made me jump
can
a
your
little.
lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
You want our
Lord
fealty?
Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton.
Of course.
Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us.
Of course.
My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
It did
Our
happen.
men are dead. Yours lived. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The White Hills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble.
More trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You
No.
can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
No!
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord.
Oh, shit!
Not in this trouble.
Ethan! Ethan!
No! Oof!
Even
Big
though
oof.
you bend the knee.
Biggest oof.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However,
Come on.
the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Oh shit!
We'll have to do it again sometime.
The youngest
Somebody
Forrester.
help him.
Fetch the mace so quickly! Oh.
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let
Get
them
off
take
me!
me!
Let it go!
Stop that! No, please! Ryan, please!
Stop it!
Remember Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Oh no. Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall.
Yeah.
We will be ready.
Definitely rip.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady.
Phew.
Are you prepared for what might happen?
Wow. Okay. So that's a thing that happened. Not right now. Alright, well, I was gonna maybe go 2 episodes of this tonight, but it's 2.5 hours in so far. What I think I'm gonna do is I will play another episode of this tomorrow night at the same time, 6 p.m. MST. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave this stream for tonight, everybody. I appreciate everyone who stopped by to watch tonight. I really do appreciate it. Let's see who's online, who we can raid. Anybody have any suggestions? I don't think anybody I know is on right now. Anybody know anybody to raid? Monkey King says no. Star, you know anybody? I'd rather not just drop it. I don't even remember. There's a person, Postalays, who we could raid, I suppose. Let's go ahead there. They're playing Dark Souls, so that should be interesting enough to watch. Most of the people I know are offline right now. Fair enough, Monkey King. Yeah, I think we're gonna raid, oh, is Cornelius online right now? Oh, he is. It looks like Cornelius just went live. All right, we'll raid Cornelius. He's been real cool to help out the channel in the past. So yeah. Well, and thank you everybody for coming out tonight. I really do appreciate it. And hope everybody has a great night. And until next time, hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow for the stream again at 6 p.m. MST. And until next time, everybody, Momentai. Have a good one.
Mic off.
These characters, Chris, Jill,